Thank you. I'm Mr. Lehner, and welcome back to another fantastic webisode of Mr. Lehner's Math Extravaganza. In today's webisode, we're going to take a look at the art of comparison. Let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at that problem. In our scenario up here, it says a candy company says on its website that it wants to reach a 60-40 consumer taste preference on its new cookies and cream candy bar. What do you think this statement means? So imagine you're at home, you're on the computer, you're typing in here, and you go on to a candy website, and they're talking about this new cookies and cream candy bar. Kind of makes me hungry again. And they say that they want to reach a 60-40 consumer taste preference. We have to kind of break that down. What does preference mean? It's something that you prefer or something that you would choose to have over something else. Well, if it's a 60-40 preference, using my decimals here, my ratios, percents, what can I come up with? Well, 60 and 40 together would equal 100. So if 60-40 is the ratio there, I might say something that this statement means that the company would like its consumers to prefer or like this cookies and cream candy bar by 60%. 60 out of every 100 people will prefer this candy bar, whereas 40% or 40 people out of every 100 will not prefer the candy bar. So in this statement again, I've just looked at their 60-40 ratio and I looked at percents and I broke this down. This meant that there'd be 60% that would prefer this candy bar. If you're watching TV at home, a lot of times commercials will do this. And I can't remember the name of this gum or toothpaste, but I remember the dentist commercial all the time. And it always says 4 out of every 5 dentists prefer, this toothpaste. Well, I always ask myself, well, did they only ask 5 dentists? Which dentist did they ask? Did they ask 100 dentists, 80 dentists? We don't know the specific facts, but they're using that fraction or ratio there to try and persuade people to be on the side of their toothpaste. So if you're watching the commercial and you're like, wow, well, if 4 out of 5 dentists prefer it, it must be good. Maybe I'm going to buy that item. So companies a lot of times will use fractions, percents, decimals, and ratios to try and get people to be on their side of the product. Okay, let's take a look at a question here again. This is going to be yours at home. Mr. Lehner's class would like a 4-to-5 ratio student participation for the school talent show. What does this statement mean? So again, get that paper out. Go ahead and make sure you have your pencil in your hand ready to go. Go ahead and pause this video. We'll see what you come up with. Okay, if my class would like a 4-to-5 student participation for the school talent show, I'm going to look at that ratio, 4-to-5. When I think of 4-to-5, what does that mean? This statement means that 80% of the class would like the students to participate in the talent show. 4 out of every 5 students in the class would like the students to be in the talent show. So again, I looked at my ratio up there, or my fraction, and I turned it into a percent. I'm trying to make sense of these different situations. And again, you can kind of take numbers and sometimes show what you want them to mean. Again, I didn't tell you that I only asked 5 students, that I asked 20 students, 10 students, but in this ratio up here, it says 4-to-5. So if I'm looking at this ratio, I know that 4 out of 5 stands for 80%. So in this particular scenario, I would say that 80% of Mr. Lehner's class wants the students to participate in the talent show. Thank you for tuning in to Mr. Lehner's Math Extravaganza. As always, we'll see you next time.